up and running. Now, if you saw the title of this live stream, thank you for coming out today. I wanted to just show something that in my opinion, I cannot dedicate a video for, and it's because of how big this purchase was, but it wasn't really expensive. But this was something that I saw at trying to think of it. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but it was a flea market that I went to, and looking around since I was, shopping for train stuff, so really nice. But I did manage to pick up, one more curved piece of actually some more 027 tubular track from Lionel, and that's nice. Hey, we got one person watching right now. So just for a recap, I'm gonna go over a collection I got from a flea market. And it's not really what I've been usually wanting to do, but I got it. I got it all in this really nice box. Here it is. This is a entire collection of Hallmark train ornaments released. I did a little bit of research from 1997 to now. I got this for $20, and it's not just that. I got a little bit more that interested me. You hear this right. I found the original boxes for, I believe, 2020 through 22. I mean, they are a bit damaged, but I'm going to go over every single engine right now. But I will get to these at the end of the live stream. So, we're going to start off pretty basically. But I just want to do a little disclaimer that this is really going to be a long video, because I gotta go through all of these engines. And another disclaimer, all of this is so used that a lot of the ornaments here are a little too severely damaged, because whoever the last owner was probably had a kid or a really bad caretaker of these ornaments. Hey, 6 people, nice. All right, so I'm just gonna start with this batch for right now. So what we got here, we'll start from up here. We got the 726 Berkshire from 2011. Yeah, it says 2011 on the bottom. So very nice piece, very nice piece. And but actually, we can tell real quick, it is missing a lot of parts. There is no coupler on the back here, and I believe there's supposed to be 2 marker lights up here. Yeah, those are gone. This is one of the best looking ornaments of the collection. Is the 671 turbine from 2017. What I like about it so much is, one, because I absolutely love the Lionel turbine from the post-war era. NPC, I'm pretty same amount, but it was really expensive. But one day I might find one for a good price. But the reason why is because Hallmark went the extra detail and actually dedicated putting pickup rollers on the bottom of the engine, which is pretty interesting. I can go into the next one. This is actually what really made me buy the entire lot. This is the 2101 Gold. I believe it was supposed to be the Texas Special engine from 2008. No, 9, it says right there. But the reason why this is so nice is this goes around for, I'm just gonna swear right now, it goes for over fucking $80 on eBay. This is just a few listings that I found. I don't know if they're still there now, but yeah, I'm really disappointed because I believe there's something up here that broke off because there's a hole there and some paste or glue of some sort that ain't on the front. There's next one. This is the Gold GS4 from 2012. This one is also not an equal amount of damage, but it definitely has its wear and tear. Running pipe here, it's completely busted off from these little plastic hinges, and it's coming out of the hole here. Drive gear works great. Front truck looks great. Here comes the rear truck. There's no coupler. You can tell that because, yeah, that's not supposed to be there. I believe there was a coupler here that actually broke off. It's not there anymore. So yeah, bummer. This one, oh boy, this is one of the gnarlier ones. This is the Lion. This is the 2005. Yeah, 2005. Pensy B6, I believe, is a B6 switcher from 2005. This is easily one of the worst ones. The entire chassis for the drive gear and the cab are very wobbly and are gonna come loose. Drive gear is missing on this engine, on this side. The front here, where it says, "Tell me about the blue train." Hold on, let me get to that real quick. Let me just finish this up. Everything is extremely wobbly, and this front here is completely broken off. I'm assuming it's a headlight. Okay, we got one of our viewers. I don't know how to access the chat, but the YouTuber named by Tony Pellini says, "Tell me about the blue train." I'm assuming he means this one right here. Let me get that one out of the way. So this one's one of the more gnarlier ones. This is from the Blue Comet. I believe this is the 263E. That's which just came out in the original pre-war era, and this one's from 2002. This one is one of the more worst ones because it's not really a whole lot of excruciating damage, but yeah, it's very visible though. This one, drive gear busted. This one's fine, but it's missing a piece right here. It's supposed to connect to the boiler. Not the boiler, the steam chest. And the coupler broke off on that. There's a little stub there that's missing. Alright, here comes the caboose. This is I believe this is supposed to go with the B6 switcher from 2005. It's one of the better ones, but, ooh, that ladder. It's seen better days. It's actually better on the back than the front. Got all the stuff there. One of the nicer ones I do like. Now this one's a pretty cool one. This is I believe this came with the GS4, but if I can show it real quick, yeah. I actually have a regular version instead of the gold one in here. I believe it came with this though. Here's the engine with it. And yeah, it's really bad as well. There's no drive gear for the wheels. Sorry about that. I believe, yeah, so the piping on this side of the engine is completely broken off. This one's still here, though, so that's nice. So, yeah, there's that. Here's here's the tender. And, yeah, it's just an okay shape, but still a lot of nicks that I don't really appreciate it, but what can you expect? This is a goddamn lot of Hallmark train ornaments for $20 with actually boxed ones, so which is nice. This one I really like because I believe this came with that GS train. Aw, you serious? Damn it! I was just oh nope, there it is. Yeah, there's actually a light in here that came with the battery. It's nice. Wonder when that's gonna go out. It's very, very dim though. But yeah, one of the better ones because all it is just a scratched up paint. Here's my personal favorite. This is one of the more modern ones here. This is the 773 post-war Hudson from 2016. This one's actually in really nice condition. It's got all the pieces, I'm assuming. It's got, actually, no, that's cast into the body. It's got the bell, got the whistle. It's showing off stuff that could break off easily. It's got the marker lights still there. And cower catcher, not the cower catcher, the coupler on the back is where the most damage is. As you can tell, it's very bent in a proportional way. Also, I believe the E-unit, I believe they actually modeled the E-unit inside that engine, so bravo, Hallmark, I believe you got that right. Now, I'll go over that one in a little while. Alright, so this one, I believe also went with this NYC caboose, which also went with the B6, because I believe it's the same year, 2005. This is I believe the scale boxcar from the pre-war period, from the 37. I believe this one came out. And then this one, these came a package with the 700E in a set that was released in 1939. And it was also obviously one of the first scale trains that Lionel's made. So you know what? Kudos to them. This one is in damage as well. It's got couplers a bit bent on the hook. Missing the doors here, a lot of scratches. It's missing the actual hook here, which will hang it up as an ornament. Alright, here's another gold one. I believe this is a, or talk about the orange one. I don't know which orange one you mean. I'm assuming it's this chassis system one. So this is the, actually this will go well with this engine actually. So I'll show both of these. So this is the, I believe, GP40 or GP50 from 2015. This one, I believe, I did do a lot of extensive research to see if, you know, if I have complete sets in here, which I do. I'll show the whole set here with this engine. So we got a caboose, which is, quite frankly, extremely small for a caboose. Here we go, the quarter disc service boxcar, high cubed, actually. Missing one of the trucks, which is extremely bad. So yeah, it's really considered unusable. Now for this one, this is the gold version, as you can tell. Now here's the thing I do like about these engines. 95% of all the engines that Hallmark has made in this collection, I can tell, is all die-cast metal, or at least it's one same type of metal. You got metal, 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 metal. Actually, no, that's plastic. A lot of the engines and rolling stock do actually have made of metal shells and frames, but some of them, like, yeah, I'll give a good example here. This caboose is completely made of plastic, and I'm literally giving barely any pressure on it, and it's fucking bending. Like, it's completely bullshit. Terrible, terrible build quality. Now this one, Tender, I believe this is the, don't get pissed off if I get the name wrong, I believe this is the 2424 W Tender. I believe came with the 726 because it has the exact same color, build, and design that the Tender would actually go on with the original Berkshire for the post-war period of Lionel's great history. This one, this one requires a little bit more history, so I'll do that one a little bit later. Here we got a caboose with 6017, 2013. Now this one, I'm going to show the entire 2013 set, which I believe, in my opinion, is the worst set in the entire lot. So this is the 2013, 2037, my bad. 2037. Now I believe this was during a time where America was going through a recession, and it really shows a lot of low quality because it's the only thing metal on here is the frame and the shell holding down drive gear and the trucks. Now coming with the Tender, I believe this is the Tender that came with it, and with that, it is completely plastic as well. The only thing metal is the frame. No, the frame, the shell, not the shell. Fuck, the front, the chassis. I'm gonna say that for now. The chassis of the Tender and 2 screws. Oh, also the couplers are metal as well. So it really just shows that during some years it really is low quality. But you know what? Looking past all that, I don't know why they did the Tender backwards when you connect it, because you got the tab here on the back of the engine, which is also broke, but it's still usable. I can't even use it normally. Look at this shit. It's not connecting. It can't connect. It cannot mate with this coupler. So, I'll put that to the side. So it really pisses me off about that engine. But this is, actually, for this next one, I want to do this engine. This is the 2019, I believe it's 2019. No, wait. I got really bad eyes today. I'm sorry. 2018 Texas Special F3. It is very nice detail, but actually this is one of the better ones as well because not extreme amount of scratches. Everything is here. It is not dented or broken. And the B unit that actually comes with this engine is pretty well. The only damage on it really is the back coupler here. It's bent. Now, here's the observation car, which is definitely my favorite item in the entire collection because I do like the 2400 series streamlined passenger cars, even though they're pretty freaking small. So, Got the die-cast shell. I don't know why they did the truck on the back, though, because it's protruding in a very strange way that, even though if you want to use it as a train ornament, it is not good. So, yeah, it is... To go with the set, I mean, it's alright. I would have done the actual extrude aluminum passenger cars. There are, I believe, almost to scale size, but, you know, that's my personal opinion. Next is this 10. Actually, I'll just go with the engine. This is the 238E. I believe that is, yeah, 238E from 2014. I'm going to get the regular version, not the gold one, because I do have that as well. This one is, these two are actually in really nice condition because there's not a whole lot of scratches. There's nothing broken. And to top it all off, I actually got the entire set with this. So here is the tender that goes with it. This one's probably is the most damaged at the set because I'm dying to know and meet the buyer or the original owner of this tender and want to know what the hell did they do with the wheels. Sometimes lucky finds are pretty funny if they're damaged badly. Here's the observation car with it, the 600 series, pre-war as well. Very, very nice and not a lot of damage, or for scratching from paint scratches. Here's the gold one. I think it's better than this 238, even though it's the exact same model. But what you gonna do about it? So here is an engine. Actually, no, never. I'm going to do this one later. I'm just going to give the name of it now. This is the 1001 Scout engine from the post-war period. I'm going to talk about this one a little later. So let me find the set with it. Yeah, because a lot of these engines I actually do have full sets for. Here's another gold 773 Hudson. Still very, very nice. Pretty nice buy. And there's some random pieces in here. This is a Nutcracker tender from 2012. I don't know why it's missing the engine, but I do have another Nutcracker themed car that goes with it. This is, I believe, the baggage RPO car, unless it's just fully baggage. It is really damaged as well. It's missing another set of wheels. Wheelies! I can't do wheelies anymore. Alright, I gotta move all this stuff over. Jesus Christ. My bad. Alright. Moving all that stuff over. This is by far the second and third. I'm gonna show the worst damage items next because I gotta get those out of the way. I think I got them all. Okay, so we got 3 really badly damaged items. So this is the Hiawatha observation car, and it's from, I think it's from 2004. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's missing the entire damn roof, and you can tell that because there's these hinges here that are completely bent. Like this one's about to come off. Like it's extremely bad. And, oh, there it goes. Son of a bitch. But yeah, besides that, there's really just a lot of paint scratches, and at least you got all the trucks and the coupler there. This is another badly damaged one. This is the Red Rock. I believe this is a Christmas-themed Mikado from, I can't say what the year is because there's no label. It's missing all the drive gear, both sets of trucks because it looks like, because I know Mikado is I believe it's a 284. I mean, actually, I think it's a 282. I may be wrong though, but yeah, I don't have any Mikado, so that's why I guessed. And then this is the one I've cringed the most at. This is the Hiawatha from 2004. It's missing so many fucking parts. All right, let's play a spot. How many parts are missing off this ornament? All right, you got no front lead truck. You got no trailing truck. You're missing a middle set of drive gear. There's no drive rod on both sides of the engines. There's no rod connecting to the steam chassis on each side. You're missing the rods here that connect to the front of the boiler on both sides. And insult to injury, The fucking thing is completely scratched up. Like, who played with this? Really? Come on. Stuff's gonna be rare in a few years. I don't want to have junk like this laying around. Alright. Actually, I'll go over set now. So this is the M10000 set from 2010. 10, M10000. Fits. Now, I do like about this engine, since this originally was an articulated engine that Lionel made in the pre-war period, it does feature articulated, actually no articulated pieces, but it's connected by magnets. You got one positive, one negative, slide them together, you're good. Now, I don't know why there's no observation car with this, but hey, at least I got two Pullman, at least 2 regular coach cars, so that's nice. This one's definitely the better quality out of the other one because barely any scratches. Quite frankly, it hasn't been barely used. This one is really bad. It's missing both trucks, and get another one of this car in this exact condition. You got maracas in the size of end scale, somewhat train ornaments, and a lot of scratches everywhere, and yeah, really, really bad shape. Now, this is the engine. It's not as bad as the car I just showed you, but it's definitely not good either. There's a lot of scratches on the front of the diesel. A lot of scratches on the wheels from the paint, and yeah, just scratched up parts, completely littered that engine. Alright, here's some of the more damaged pieces that I can imagine could be worth less than 10 cents or all. This is the Blue Comet passenger car with Westfall. Actually, one of the original names of the cars in the Blue Comet set. These 2 cars have a lot in mind, similar, because you know why? They're both freaking busted. This one's got literally missing both side frames on this truck. This one's missing one side frame, and it's missing the wheels as well, and the couplers. The only thing it is lighting up inside. Yeah, it's some of these items is just dead weight. Like, I can't sell for less than 10 cents. Alright, next one. This is an oldie. This is the GG1 from 1998. Thank you, label. And I do like about this one, same thing with the turbine. Let me get that out. This one actually does have the pickup rollers on the bottom. I believe that's what they're supposed to be detailed on there for. Got both, at least we got both pentagrams, but I feel like we're missing both couplers on each end because there's freaking glue showing, and also a lot of nicks all over. Next one, these 2 pieces go with the turbine. This is the 3472 automatic milk car, and forgot the name of this tender, but yeah, you can tell, very nice. This one actually is pretty well damaged because, get ready for this, there's supposed to be these little step stools or pieces on the side of the trucks. If this would actually, there you go, right there, and the one I'm pointing at next to the wheel there, that's supposed to be on each side. Get ready for this. It's missing them on this side because there's like ripped pieces of plastic or metal is shown there, so this truck can go turn 360. Otherwise, I always want to get this milk car so much. I don't know why. I have one other milk car. It's not from the post-war period, but is one of the larger ones. That it kind of looks like this. It's not scale, but that's what it kind of looks like. And I really want this one so badly because of its form factor size. This one, I believe this one is way more damaged than it really was because, as you can tell, this truck moves. This truck doesn't, not even the coupler on the end moves. And when I ever try to move, I hear just like scraping off of glue. So I believe that was either glued there or some other appliance, I don't know. But sadly, that's broken. But at least it's still there, though. It's the original truck. So that's nice. All right, almost through the box. And then we're going to get to the Scout engines that I talked about earlier that I will do at the end because that has a lot of explaining. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. A lot of explaining to do. All right, so this one one of the more damaged ones. This is the Santa Fe F3 from '97, older one. Now, you hear that cracking? That's me moving the base off this engine. So, either way, this thing has been played with way too much, and the entire shell is gonna come off the frame. But another thing is, yeah, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. Really, really bad. Anyway, this is the 4776 caboose that 2011, I believe, goes with the 726 over here. And that tender. This one, it's in pretty good condition. Definitely could be better though, but hey, these trucks make it look like it was actually a Lionel product, because that's what all the trucks from the post-war period looked like. It was the exact same, a whole die-cast truck. That's what the design was. There were some plastic ones, but for the die-cast trucks, those are the ideal size. All right, this is, I believe, a limited edition F3 from 2010. Going with the M10000. This one also was in really bad condition because it's missing the truck on the back, and it's just a whole lot of scratches. Shame. Whoever took care of these did a really bad job. GG1, I believe this one's limited edition as well from 2011, because that's just goddamn dog was hanging out. My bad. So making a lot of noise right now. So this GG1 is a little limited edition as well, I'm pretty sure, but as you can tell, it's missing a pantograph. It's a ton of scratches. It's pretty beat up from the other engine. So yeah, that's sucks. All right, I'm excited about these. These are all the boxed ornaments that I got with the lot, which was very nice. Open up this one. This is the 221 New York Central Empire State Express engine. It's got the plastic with it, so that's nice. Plastic cover. I honestly, whoever did this is pretty much giving away free money because for this, it's never been used. There's not even a single scratch or dent on it, and everything moves freely. You got the coupler there. Life's going good for this little Hudson. Fun fact, I did not know this was a post-war model, because you imagine something like that would look like from the pre-war period. But no, it actually came out in the mid-40s, I believe, so I may be wrong about that. So it's the very beginning of the post-war period. Here's the two other pieces that went with this engine. We got the 221W tender. As you can tell, it is identically amazing. I feel like they got the couplers wrong because I feel like this grill up here is supposed to be facing the engine first, not the behind. But yeah, it is very nice. Oh yeah, I forgot the two screws. And the nice thing about these box trains, they're practically all here. Ups, alongside. They're practically all here because you got the frame, you got the plastic mold that keeps the ornaments inside the box safely. You got the engine or the rolling stock with it, and it's not really that damaged. Here's another car that came with the engine. It's another 2400 series car. Here's observation. Compared to the other one that I got, this one is definitely a lot longer, but I love blue. I don't know why. The colors just really pop out on these trains. I'm trying to go a little bit quicker now because I'm already almost a half hour into this live stream. It's one of the longer streams I did. I believe the longest one I had was 45 minutes, and this one I made the Christmas themed layout. Yeah, let's do 2021 next. So, I don't have all the sets from 2021, but I got the good ones. This is the GP9, the St. Louis one. Minneapolis, St. Louis theme. Now this one does not have the plastic mold for it, but it is extremely shiny, which is one, which shows that this thing has barely been used. Two, you got all the parts here. I mean, who's giving away all this free stuff? I mean, it is a steal. I can say right now, all of this, I mean, some of them are more damaged than others, but you have some exceedingly rare items that are in nice condition, or just from older years that could be worth more than $20 from the original price. This is the one I got the most excited for. This is the Lionel 605 Niagara. Now, I love this so much because, one, I absolutely love Niagara since one of my favorite train YouTubers, Eric's Trains, actually did a review on the Vigiline Niagara, which wanted me to get one so badly. I can't, because they're really hard to find these days, and I don't want to spend almost $3,000 for an engine that I may never see again. But this one, I had high expectations for it because it was actually really nice. This model is really good, but it's broken. On the front here, there's clearly what looks like a piece of plastic that is completely discolored from the set, so which shows that there was something else up here. It's probably been dropped. So made me think that there's probably a front coupler on that engine as well. Now, another sad thing, this box is pretty much broke. Like, I'm gonna have to put some glue or tape just to keep it in its original state. Because right now, it's missing its groove. Alright, here's the... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Alright, 2 more cars. I'm gonna do this one first. This is the 6119 work caboose. That would usually go with the crane. I believe this set came with the crane, but did not come with a lot. This one, it hasn't been used at all, pretty much. There's no scratches. It's been left entirely in the box. And it's got all the parts. You gotta love it. You gotta love some good deals. I mean, this is way past a scam. Because, yeah, honestly, there's all the engines here. They show their original price tag, which would be $19.99 for US, $25 for UK. And at my at every Hallmark store, I remember going there shopping, not for the train ornaments, but for other ornaments. I just know that after Christmas shopping sales are absolutely massive, so it's always half off every single item. And since these were originally $20, they'd be $10 now. I got this entire damn lot for $20 at a flea market. I easily made over $300 right here. Some of them may be in really bad condition, but some are way better than others. And I even got original box sets. Alright, another GP9. Go with that. That's it. This is the gold one. Very, very nice as well. Got all the little trinkets, and it barely looks like it's been used at all. Let's get that sugar back in the box. It's really hard to put this stuff back in the box when you have one hand recording and another hand trying to, hassle all this stuff. Now, next 3 items are going to be a little bit harder to unbox because this one's a nutcase. I will talk about that one a little bit, but we're going to do the smallest one. This is 6357 Caboose from 2022. Oh yeah, this set was from 2020. 2021 was the Empire State Express set. So, 20, 21, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 20, 21, 23. I believe there's 20, I really don't know where 22 is. And I don't know which one is, because I don't think I have 2022 here. It's very strange. Yeah, because this Scout's changed, it's 2019. I'll talk about those later. Alright, so this one, these are wrapped in paper. Which I know some of them, some original train ornaments do become wrapped in paper. Some are not, but I got these. So, similar to the other caboose that I have over here, where is that went with the 2037. Since this one's entirely metal, plastic, this one's actually entirely metal, which, quite frankly, they got it extremely right. I don't know why it's so damn small, but well, you do you. I don't know why the coupler on here is absolutely massive as well, hanging out way too far. But that's just me though. I want to leave these to the side because it will take me a while to rewrap these items and put them back in the box. This one I gotta be really delicate for. This is the 6650. I'm sorry, yeah, 6650 missile car. This one I wanted to take out of the box because I believe there's false advertisements. Because this does show the missile on the car being shown that it's in the lowered position when really it's been soldered and molded in the up position, which means if this thing gets damaged or if it falls off a shelf or a display case, the top almost will be at the highest risk of breaking off. Because I try to push it down, I'm barely giving any pressure. I don't want to go any further because I feel like I'm gonna freaking break it. So, but yeah, that's just that. I don't know. It's the same coupler for this here. So freaking massive. But either way, it's a really nice, delicately built car. Yeah, this top piece is all plastic, but the bottom and the flat car itself that this is on is all die cast, which is very nice. Yeah, I'll rewrap these a different time because these, or just off when I'm done with the live stream because they're really hard to put it back in the box without breaking them. This one's an interesting case. This is the EP5 from 2022. Why did I say this was 23? Oh my god. I'm jumbling words all day. Alright, so this one's an interesting nut case because pulling it out of the box, it's in this huge cardboard contraption. Now, whoever did this actually was pretty innovative because this was pre-owned because I can tell wrapping would be not here, it would be on the engine itself. But here, trying to take it out without fiddling with this cardboard too much. But yeah, this is one of the really nice engines because it's not been used at all. Like the pen graphs are still there, they're not wobbly. I believe they're actually part of the frame. You got a little sparkle of paint when you look at it at a certain direction. And you got all the pieces, which is nice. Alright. It's a little bit of a hassle to get, this thing back into its sanctuary, but it is possible. Okay, now there's one more set that I want to go, that I purposely left at the end because it's completely mind-boggling on how something like a really big ornament company, Hallmark, would be making such quality items, but then one of their most iconic lines of ornaments made just a dog shit year. And this is really where I'm going to get pissed off. So, this is the 2019 Scout set, and obviously I'm trying to get a better view of these engines here. So what we got here is the 1001 gold, which is nice, and we got a regular one. Now what's really nice about these is, considering that the original 1001 Scout engines are notorious to be such such a piece of pile of crap, that even though that they're terrible engines who don't run well and have very countless numbers of maintenance issues, the ornament model does it justice. It's very nice. It's all metal, unlike the engine, which is pretty much 90% plastic, even the motor, which was, pretty shocking for how they got it so low price. What they said of 2-3 cars for $15, and a deluxe set with an extra car, 4 cars for $16. But yeah, it's really nice. This is pretty much the same thing as the gold engine. Now here's where I start to get pissed off. This is the Scout tender, and as you can tell, this is really weirdly made. It's absolute massive. There are some scratches on this, but it's definitely in the better condition. You got all the trucks here. I don't know why they're completely spaced out on each side, but wait for this. Look at the trucks. It's literally hanging off the edge. It's going out. It's protruding from the end of the tender. Any tender made by a company of model trains or models in general never do this. This is so bad. I don't know what happened, but Jesus Christ. Okay, now another part of the piece of the pie that pisses me off is the 1007 caboose. Now this actually is True Scout rolling stock, because the entire 1000 series is scout cars. There was a gondola, a tank car, a box car, and the caboose, and a tender, and an engine. So yeah, it was a good amount. But this one, it's all metal, which is the nice. It's got all the parts here, which is nice. It's got all the trucks, which is nice. But here, when you're looking at the size comparison between all of the three pieces of the set, you see that there's a huge problem with scaling. So you got the 1001 here. You got the tender, which is really bad because no tender ever made ever looks like this, because you can't have a tender that is going over the roof of the cab. I mean, that's not right. That's not how the original Scout tender was. It was super small. It was like the 1689 tender, for Christ's sake. That's bad. But it gets even better, folks, because the caboose is even taller than the tender. The top of the roof here goes up to the roof of this tender, and you get the cupola up here, which is why. Why would you do this? This is so bad. I mean, come on. This is absolutely terrible. I'm trying to connect it so then it would actually look a little bit better. It's really, I'm not saying that the build quality is bad. Far from it. It's just that scaling is completely thrown out the window. But anyways, that concludes the really long review of all of the cars, trucks, tenders, and engines that I got in a $20 lot from a flea market. Now, we're trying to post a real video this weekend, so we're gonna get ready for that. But anyways, that pretty much wraps it up here. We're gonna, for the viewers who are watching, we're gonna hit that like button, subscribe, so I can be able to get to the 100 subscriber special at a lot quicker rate. Guarantee it's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming. I'm gonna start wrapping these pieces as I speak, just so I don't say let's go over too much time. But anyways, yeah, this is the end of the review of all the trains I got. This is Sea Dog Express signing off. Have a nice day.